good evening, everyone, and happy Wednesday. I'm going to thank you in advance for your order. I was actually just using this to position my camera and realized I left it there. Here we are on this Wednesday evening, the first Wednesday in June. So what does that mean? That means there is a whole brand new arrivals category on our website for June new arrivals. It's going to be here at papercraftersworkshop.ca. All of our details, all of our info, and a great big thank you. Thank you for shopping local. Even if we're not exactly geographically local to you, shopping small business is very much appreciated. And thank you for joining us tonight. If you're joining us live, hello. Jot a note, a little hello in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from. If you're watching us on replay, again, welcome. I know this time of year is very tricky to watch us live. There's so much to do, but if we look out the window here, excuse me, at our home in Whitby, the skies got really dark. So maybe you'll be catching the tail end of this. Who knows? Anyways, we have some good stuff to share with you. See my shadow up there, and always have good stuff, but we have, Peanut Gallery almost fell over there getting back into his chair. But we have some old favorites. We have some brand new company for us that we are super excited, and I've been kind of teasing you with it the last couple of weeks. Well, finally got it all set up and ready to go. But let's just jump right in so that we can get on with our evening. First and foremost, one of our most popular brands and a company that has a lot of stuff. We have some goodies from Spellbinders. So I'm just going to dive into my little pile here. First off, we have two really adorable die sets from Spellbinders. And this is a collaboration with Simple Stories called Crafty Babe. Now, that is not a collection that we brought in. It was a little bit too Barbie for us, but the dies were super cute, and they do stand well on their own. So this one is the Crafty Tools, and it's got the little rolls of washi tape, the little glue, the little paintbrush, and the scissors. So super cute there. And then this one is called Labels and Icons, and I know Darlene's had her eyes on this because it's got great little labels, whether you are organizing your stash, labeling in your planner journal, or you just want these really cute little icons like the little Polaroid camera, the little scissors, and then of course a great versatile heart that you can use for just about everything. So these two items are available individually, and we do also have them in a plastic baggie as a bundle. So if you like them both and you want to get them in the bundle, then that is available for you as well. Next up are some old ones, and I don't know, you may reach back into your memory banks and you may have seen these before. It had originally been my intention to design a class with this. I had some ideas and just never had the time. So we're going to just put them out and see if you guys can fall in love with these and maybe make something fun. So these are disco balls. This one is the die set, so it's got some fun little elements here. I love that it's got the etched lines to create that disco ball look. And if you want something a little bit extra to go with it, there is the stencil to help you color that in. We do have a press plate for those of you who like your better press, and would this not, oh, there's my words going all sideways. Would this not look amazing if you were to hot foil it? So if you did not know this, better press plates can be used on your Glimmer hot foil system. And so you could absolutely foil these up in like a holographic foil and have a lot of fun with that. To go with it, we also have the Shine Bright sentiments. This one you would press the sentiments and then use the dies to cut them out. Things like, it's your birthday, you light up my life. Oh, you know what would look really cool is if you did this and you put one of the Pear Blossom Press lights behind it so that it lit up. See, we're bringing all those things together. So there are great sentiments there. Another sentiment here called Sparkle On Sentiments, and that was The more glitter, less bitter here on that sample one. So you've got all those sentiments coming together on that sample there. And then there is also, as you can see in the background here, a glimmer hot foil sparkle background. Now, where I said you can use better press on the hot foil, you cannot use foil on the better press. So just be careful with that. But that would be a lot of fun. And you know what? Some of the stuff I'm going to show later on, some of this may go with that as well. So always look at all the different brands, look at all the different things, and see where your creativity takes you. One last thing, this was an older set. I don't even remember which one this coordinated with. Not these ones. This one is called Bestie Sentiments. Have a marvelous time. You are my closest friend. Tied to you with a smile. Dance like no one is watching. Again, some really great sentiments there for you.
They were just mixed in the same box.
They were all mixed in the same box. Probably had all kinds of ideas for them. And now they're for you to play with.
It's amazing what you find when you start.
Well, the spring cleaning, and I know there's some other things that we have ordered, and we just have to see if we can get them pulled together as a class, or if we're just going to offer them out to you folks. All right, continuing on with Spellbinders. This one I tried out in Seattle. It's called the Petunia Cascade. It's a 3D embossing folder. I'm not sure if you can see it super well.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, right there. That's good.
But as much as they call it Petunia Cascade, to me, when I first saw it and didn't know the name of it.
Can I guess? Can I guess?
Yeah, you can guess.
Morning Glories.
I thought it was a Morning Glory. And I got to try this out, and I'm like, oh, I'm so excited for Morning Glories. And Kim said to me, but they're petunias. Well, I think, depending on what colors you color them, you can call them whatever you want. So I know one of these will be staying in my personal collection, and that's why I brought it in. That's one of the perks of being the boss, is that you can choose what we bring in. So that one's just a standalone and super fun.
So that one was, you like it.
That was a Sherry's pick.
You don't care if anybody else likes it.
Yep. Next up is a super cute bird collection. If you participate in SCT's Scrapbook and Card Today magazines, Let's Stamp Together, Spellbinders did a kit that had birds in it. Well, they have expanded on that collection. So this one is called Flying High. It's this adorable parakeet with all the wonderful flowers that go with it. We have, did you pick up on this, Matt? This one is called Pretty Birds. And
Stupid bird?
Way, way, way back when I first met Matt and we were dating in high school, his family had some little budgies. And the budgie would just land on my father-in-law's shoulder, and he would just call him stupid bird, stupid bird. So this one's going to be Pretty Birds. But this one is for you, Chris, if you're watching, which I know you're not. But this really, it's amazing how sometimes you got those little personal connections that don't mean anything to anyone else, but they work for us.
I did take note of that when I was doing it. I didn't know if you had noticed that when you ordered it.
I didn't notice it when I ordered it because I just ordered the whole collection. And then, of course, this guy. So I have this guy set aside they gave us a little trade show class to make some extra cards. I haven't been able to pull it together yet, but Free Hugs Oscar. This little guy gives free hugs, and oh my stars, is he not just absolutely adorable? And you could always put googly eyes on him instead of cutting out the eye. But I think he is just smashing, and he is going to be a big, big hit with our community. To go with it, we've got the Spread Your Wings sentiments. So hope your day takes flight with joy. A little birdie told me it's your day. Spread your wings and explore. Hope your day soars with laughter and fun. So some great little stamp sentiments there. And then there is this really fun embossing folder to go with it. It's called a bamboo screen. So you can create some really nice backgrounds that will go nicely with our little birdie friends, and some great texture too. I'm curious to see what you guys come up with for that.
Stupid bird.
Stupid bird. Stupid bird. All right. Next up, now I've got to separate my keep pile and my go back to the store pile. All right. How many of you who are watching tonight participated in the Weekender this past weekend? That was the Spellbinders virtual event. And everything that I have heard from people is that the classes were amazing. The cards were amazing. Hold on. Apparently swallowing is not amazing.
You need a lesson in how to...
I need a lesson in swallowing.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Sorry about that, folks.
Poor Hannah. She just got her doodlebug order and now she saw the birds and now she's like, oh, I gotta do another order.
Sorry, not sorry. Maybe there'll be a little bit more I can enable you with to make that box worthwhile. Anyways, if you did the Weekender this past weekend, which is a mouthful in and of itself, you will know that the kit this year was a little bit more themed than last year. Last year they had some great products, but it was all kind of random. This year they really themed it to be Mediterranean, a little bit travel-y. And so here is the first die that is now available separately. So if you took the Weekender, this was in your kit. You don't need to buy it again. But if you didn't buy the kit, or maybe now you're regretting not buying the kit, you can get some of these products a la carte. So beyond the door, it has this beautiful, beautiful arched doorway and all kinds of flowers.
There's a lot in that.
There is a lot in this set. This is a big set. But I think you could create for hours and hours and hours just with this door set. And I know nothing, but wouldn't it be great if they came out with some Christmas or Halloween add-ons to go with this door? Or just dig in your stash and pull out your Christmas, pull out your summertime.
Isn't there lots of flowers from Spellbinders?
There are tons and tons of flowers that you could make your own wreaths to go with it. Also in this kit, now available singly for our cruisers. This is called Deckside Dreams. And this, the bow of the boat here actually has a score line, a crease line, so that you can make it pop out from your card. It's a dimensional card. We've got the Under the Sun.
Really?
Yep. And I've seen some really cool artwork with this where they've done the sun or they've done the moon and created that whole juxtaposition of timing. And then these two are add-ons. So these next two items were not in your kit. We had the La Dolce Vita Sentiments. So sending sunshine just for you. Hope this day treats you well. Make it a day to remember. Ciao Bella. And then a thank you and a happy birthday in that really fun font. These are better press sentiments, which you can also foil. And then this little guy here. So this is called Amalfi Breeze. So if you are dreaming of lying on the beach, if you are dreaming of sun tanning, then, or maybe you know someone who just needs a little dose of sunshine, then this is the set for you. So that is from La Dolce Vita coming out of the Weekender event. Any questions so far, Matt?
No. Diane hopes you're okay after your little choking.
After my little choking, yeah, I'm good. Just, sometimes I don't swallow properly. It's all good. Thank you for worrying about me, Diane. All right. Who's ready for some sparkle? You ready for something sparkly? Matt's even raising her hand.
Oh, wait. No, I already saw it.
Yes, you already saw it. Well,
I just set it up.
Look at this. I'm super excited about this. It's 4 new colors or color palettes of the treasured cardstock from Spellbinders. In the past, we have had gold, we have had silver, and we have had rose gold. Now we've got 4 new colors, and especially, we are just minutes away from what we call sparkle season. So this is a beautiful color palette that you can use in all of your crafting. We've got antique, and with these packs, all 4 of these are the same in that there's 5 different finishes. You get 3 of each sheet, so you get 15 sheets in total. We've got glitter metallic, we've got a matte metallic, a brushed metallic, a mirror metallic, so that's like a glossy one, and then a pearlized metallic. Now, the antique one, I think, is probably the one that you'll see the most difference in color between the different finishes. We'll get to the other ones in just a second. But man, can you imagine snowflakes out of all of these things? And Matt's going to be like, but it's not even summer yet. It's just starting to get warm. Why are you talking about snowflakes? Well, we know, guys. We know that we are starting to think about snowflakes already. So that's antique. We have the onyx, which is your black. And again, those same 5 finishes. This one is stunning aquamarine. And then we've got our ruby. And oh my stars, I'm so excited about this red. It is absolutely stunning. I got so many ideas already with this red, but yeah, so 4 new treasured cardstocks from Spellbinders. They do all cut beautifully with your die cutting machine, and these all 4 are definitely going in my keep pile. Okay, next up, new company. Woo woo! Last week we introduced the range of Pear Blossom Press products, which were the lights and all those shiny, twinkly, sparkly things. Well, they work very closely with a company called Trinity Stamps, and they actually shared a booth together at the trade show in NAMTA, which was really fun. They had all kinds of outer space kind of theme, because that's what Trinity's release is all about, and it does work beautifully with those Pear Blossom Press lights. So I'm going to show you some samples first. These ones were provided to us by Trinity, and how cute is that? And then this guy here as well. So we've got 2 little outer space cards, and that really leads us into what this first release to Paper Crafters Workshop from Trinity Stamps is all about. And I am going to give a shout out. If you're going to go follow, I would highly recommend you go and follow Trinity Stamps on Instagram and Facebook, but also go and follow our friend Sam Olden. Sam is one of Trinity's very talented, my words are failing, design team. She's one of their designers. I've already borrowed some of her artwork on social media to share with you, and she's got some amazing ideas. She just put up a process video, I think yesterday or the day before, that I have to share, but she's got some amazing ideas. So go and follow her as well. Okay, so let's start with stamp sets. These are stamp and die bundles. So we've got the dies to cut them out and the stamp set to go with it. And this guy goes with, actually both of these cards are from this particular set, which is called Another Orbit. So we've got some really cute little astronauts. Congratulations, it's your time to take off. Happy birthday. So some great little sentiments there. And then we have this one that is called We've Come for Cake. Matt's raising his hand. He's coming for cake too. And what I really like about this is, first of all, there's sentiments as well as images. And look at all the super cute little elements that you have to go with it. And no, these don't have pictures on the back, but the little cow that would be beaming up, and the cake that's beaming up, and the little farm scene. I think it's just super cute. And and got milk. That's trademark, so I hope they're not going to get in trouble with that. But that's so cute. Milk to go with your cake. It's super cute. How many times can I say super cute? Probably a lot when I go through that all.
Wait for 3 weeks from now.
Wait for the Lawn Fawn release. So those are the stamps, and then there's a bunch of different dies as well. First of all, there's this one here that is called UFO Hello. You could definitely use one of those shaker pouches that we showed you from Pear Blossom Press last week, and some lights. I'm going to come back to this one because there's something else that coordinates with it that I want to share with you. This one here is called Flight Deck. So here's the best picture of it. It creates a scene that makes it look like you're looking out the window of the spaceship into outer space. So that is a really cute. You've got your cover plate that gives you your scene, and then your own little asteroids and solar system that you can.
A2 card or the 5x7?
It is an A2, I believe. Let me measure it up. This is, it's an A2. You could put it on a 5x7 and have a bit more of a window around it, but
it looks bigger on screen.
It always looks deceiving when you're looking at it in the package. So that one is called Flight Deck. This one here is an interactive one, and I need time to put it together, but it's got a little slider element to it, and it's got the little tiny rocket ship, and I love all the details. She puts a lot of detail into her dies, so these little rivets would get pushed into the paper. You've got your countdown so that you can count down to a different birthday. This one I'm going to put aside. It's called Emergency Card Essentials Number 3 Double Slider. because I think we need to have some samples for this one. So we will definitely share some of those here on social. I'm going to put that one in the keep pile just to make sure. Now, hold on to your hats. Get ready to beam up for ultimate cuteness. I'm going to flip it to the back. So these are all dies. This one is called Tiny Alien. He's so cute.
Take me to your leader.
Oh my goodness. Even Matt's getting into it. So that's the little alien. Then we have Tiny Astronaut. So that coordinates really nicely with that stamp set, but a cute tiny little astronaut that you can put together. This one, I had a sample card. We did a make and take with it at NAMTA, but I can't find it. So you're going to have to go with the picture. And again, we put a light under here so that the flames all lit up when you push the button. Or you could put the light in behind the window here and have the aliens come in to see that rocket ship. So this one is called Blast Off. And then more of a space saucery type of, space saucer, little poddy or escape pod die for that.
A lot of their sample images had things from different sets.
They mix and match quite a bit. So go and look. If you're looking on our website, go and look at all those little thumbnails. And again, we can add some more images onto social media. And then, you know what? All of these lend themselves really well to scene building.
Can you pull back up the interactive one for a second?
The interactive one, yeah.
Darlene has a comment.
Okay.
There's a QR code on the back.
Oh.
That gives you like 4.
Thank you, Darlene, for the reminder. So if you need ideas, you just scan that QR code. Let me put it straight on, and I'll go find some samples to post. But if you're looking at, it looks like maybe it's just the interactive ones that have the QR code, but that'll give you some help on how to put it together, how to use it, and have some fun. We've got this one is called Crater Layer. So this is actually a stencil and die. So you've got your stencil to make your scene, but then you've got dies to also cut out the elements if you want to layer them or lift them up, all those little elements there. And then Trinity also is starting to get into press plates. So for your better press system, this one is called Time Warp. So another great outer space one. And this one is called Starfield. And honestly, I go back to my roots, and that looks very Star Wars, jump to light speed kind of look to it. And so many different, you don't have to use these for outer space. You can just do them in a bunch of different colors and use them in lots of different ways. So that is the outer space collection, Out of This World from Trinity. I think it's a really strong, really fun release from this new company. I'm looking forward to working with them much more in the future. And I think we'll have lots of fun. I think these guys are really super cute, and we will definitely get some samples made and maybe even work these into a Learning Live or something. So that is part one of Trinity Stamps. We also, I couldn't just do outer space because they just had way too much cute stuff. So the next thing I'm going to show you is this one's a nice, simple standalone one. It is simply called Tiny Bandage. And that's something really cute that you can do with it. So for all of our moms, grandmas, nurses, medical professionals out there, or even just for a nice, simple get well card, this little Band-Aid is really adorable. And then I told you I had something to go with that spaceship. Well, this one here, Trinity does a number of shaped cards. And I know we've talked about ways that you can make your own shaped card, but sometimes just having it done for you makes a lot of sense. So this one is simply called Circle Shaped Card. It makes a donut. And the size of your card when it's folded down, so the circle is 4 1/4. So it will fit in your standard A2 envelope. So you don't have to worry about having to make special envelopes or anything like that. But you've got your icing, you've got sprinkles, you've got your donut hole and all that fun stuff there. But the nice thing about these is that's not all that you can do with this die set. So our UFO is sized to fit right on this circle die card. So if you want to make a circle card using our UFO hello, you can pair that with the circle shaped card. There is also an emoji set. This one just made me laugh and I couldn't not bring it in. So it's got all the different little icons to make all your little favorite emojis. The sunglasses, the smiley face, the crying laughing face. You can do all these, and then of course the glasses as well. These, you cut your card out of yellow and you can make faces till the cows come home or get sucked up by the alien in that stamp set. So that's really fun. And then maybe you're going to turn you also, first of all, if you're going to keep it as a donut, there is this set here called a glazing. It's got your icing for your donut. So if you want to do a glaze on your donut, like they do at Tim Hortons, that was what this stamp is. Do it with some embossing powder. That would be fun. And then a bunch of sentiments to go with it. And lastly, you can turn your donut into a waffle. So this one is a waffle set that has a couple of different stamps or stencils in here so that you can not only create the waffle pattern, it's got some fun little shading, your syrup and your butter to go on top of that. How cute is that? So I love how she, much like Lawn Fawn and some of our other companies, I love how they build on what they've already designed. So once you've invested in something, there's going to be something to go with it down the road. And they keep coming back to revisit some of these. So now that we've got one of these in, we will look at bringing some more shaped cards in as well.
Diane, so the waffle set. So Diane says that she would use glossy accents on the glaze.
Oh, yes, you could absolutely use the glossy accents on there as well. Nouveau drops. You could do it with embossing powder so that it's raised up. And same with the sprinkles and the little dots. You use all the tools at your disposal and you could just have fun. And the best thing about this donut, it's calorie free.
Well, poor Mary now wants waffles.
I could handle some waffles too. Okay, but wait, there's more.
There's more.
There's more.
Oh wait, I said that.
You did. So we are always on the lookout for shaker bits. We know we got you folks hooked on shaker bits, and so now we are bringing in some more. Trinity, oh my stars, no pun intended.
They got
so
many.
A bajillion. We started with a few. So I'm going to come back to these ones in a second. So to tie in with our outer space theme, we brought in, and I'm going to see where are the names on these. They're on the back. Okay. So this one is called Celestial Sky. So these are little clay. They got the sprinkles. They've got the little holographic stars, and they've got moons in them. We've got, I'm going to save that one for last because that one's
don't do it too close to the camera. It was not focusing.
Okay.
It's fine. Yeah, that's better.
Okay. Then we've got Starlight Confetti, which is larger kind of starbursty stars.
It'd be 3 sizes. Those kind of things, there's 3.
There's 3 sizes in them?
Usually 3 sizes.
And then there's this one here that's called Oh My Stars. I need to get that just for the name. So it's got little teeny tiny, more of the square stars, if you get my drift. These ones are sparkly stars. These ones are more traditional stars. And then I just couldn't resist. These are alien heads.
So we're back to you're the boss. You get to choose.
I'm the boss. I get to choose. And it goes with all of those aliens. So just had to get those. And then we brought in just some more neutral shapes. They're all circles. These ones are called sparkle spots. So we've got the holographic silver. We've got white. And they all have that little bit of glittery sparkle in them. For Darlene, of course, I had to bring in grape. We've got the pink, which actually is a little bit of a peachy pink color. We have ultramarine, which would go really well with that aquamarine treasure cardstock. We brought in blue sky, which also has a bit of a teal cast to it. And then, of course, lime for PCW.
Shocker.
And again, there's different sizes of circles in here. You got a nice mix here. You can mix and match the colors to go together and really have fun with shaker elements, whether it's the pear blossom press pouches, whether it's the what I'm going to show you next. Let's go this way. Okay. So segue. We brought in some shaker covers from Waffle Flower. Wanted to give them a try. They are very, 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 very similar to the pink and Maine ones that we had in previously. They have a few other varieties, so we brought in a couple of samples just for ourselves to try out and make sure we understand how they work. So you may see more of these shaker covers coming from Waffle Flower. There's 5 in a pack. This is your one that's full edge to edge for A2 cards. And the reason why I'm showing you Waffle Flower, even though I'm not really supposed to show the new release yet, and I'm not going to show the new release yet, that's tomorrow at noon. Maybe, Matt, you could put that as a quick banner that the June waffle release will go up at noon on June the 5th, which is tomorrow. But in order to, as we're still getting deeper and deeper down the Waffle Flower rabbit hole, we still have some that we can pull from the past. So for our postage collage aficionados, we have the Beach Days stencil, which was last year's summer release. It's got the seagull and the French fries and sun umbrellas. I'm not sure what's over on this side, but it's super cute. This is actually one of the ones that I have in my collection. And then we brought in, this one is called Beach Days, and this is the little stamp set that goes with it. So you've got more seagulls, a little beach chair, the sailboats, and some great little postage stamps. So that is why I'm showing you Waffle Flower, to tease you about the new release and show you some of the older items that we brought in to go with this. All right. Got 2 piles still left over here. We talked about Doodlebug. It's already been mentioned. So
you haven't done Doodlebug.
I know I haven't done them yet,
okay.
But I'm just going to quickly go to our announcement first before Matt gets up and tries to escape. We've got a mystery guest coming, and we've been putting some clues up. We've been teasing you. If you are on our wait list, you'll get some information about it tomorrow. We're just dotting the I's and crossing the T's before we give it out to you. And then on Friday at 10 o'clock in the morning Eastern time, our mystery guest will be revealed. So make sure you tune in right here on Facebook and on YouTube at 10 o'clock Eastern, or of course you're welcome to watch it on replay, but we are going to be revealing and opening registration for our in-person crafting event Friday, July 18th and Saturday, July 19th. Now, those could be individual days. You could sign up for Friday, you can sign up for Saturday, or you can sign up for both. And of course, we'll let you see the details when they get revealed. But we're gonna be making some great projects with our mystery guest. So super excited, and I know some of you have been trying guessing. I will neither confirm nor deny any answer until Friday. But you keep on guessing, and there will be more clues. What's today? Wednesday. There'll be one more set of clues tomorrow, and then a reveal on Friday. So make sure you tune in. You don't want to miss this. It's going to be a great summer event. All right. Ending off with more super adorable, super cute goodness. I don't even know where to start. Let's start with the paper pack. Doodlebug. Brand new Doodlebug is in the house. Now, this is really interesting. Doodlebug has been listening, and they have been, we know that sometimes their collections can be quite large and overwhelming. Yeah, I did all of these already.
Did all that?
Yep.
Okay.
So for their summer releases, they have actually kind of streamlined some things. They've got some new things, and I cannot be more excited about it. Here's the 12 by 12 collections. Typically, a 12 by 12 collection would have 12 papers to it. This one still has 12 papers, but it's 2 each of 6 designs instead of being 1 each of 12 designs. So you get it. It's easy to set up. Now, we brought in single sheets for all of these as well. We brought in everything. So if there is a certain paper that you like that you want to get more than 2, by all means, go and get it. And I think when we first saw this, we got some input from the community as to which collection to go with. And then when we found out that they're somewhat mini collections, we're like, yeah, we'll just do them both. So this is very sweet. It's got your beautiful strawberries and florals and very a summary type look to it. There's the sticker sheet on the back. We have the icon stickers, boba, strawberry boba, little mice, all sorts of cuteness. We've got the puffy icon stickers and lots of other stuff. But I want to call this out next. Oh, let me do, sorry. The big stuff's always on the bottom. To go with the collection pack, we do have the solid textured cardstock assortment with all the coordinated colors. And we have the Berry Sweet Petite print. So it's got your little polka dots, your stripes, and your plaids, and all that goodness, all to coordinate with this paper pack. So I'll put those off to the side. And then this is what I wanted to call out. Doodlebug has moved from doing a 6x6 pad to a 6x8 pad. So for all of you who like to do mini albums or larger cards, or just like to have this slightly bigger pad, you can get two pieces out of here if you are doing card making. I think it was such a smart move and gives you that much more paper for your dollar. So that is the 6x8 pad for Berry Sweet. What else is for Berry Sweet? Well, we've got all the things. No pun intended. Typically with a Doodlebug line, you've got your your odds and ends, your chit chat, and your, is it bits and pieces? I don't know. There's usually three. There's usually three ephemera packs. They have smushed it all into one for these mini collections. So you've got all kinds of icons, and then you've got your sentiments as well. So it's all mixed together, and 138 pieces. How can you go wrong? Lots of great stuff. We've got some sprinkles here. So this one is called Berry Blossoms. And then we have the Berry Sweet. And we have just your enamel dots. And then for something really dimensional, we have these bitty berries. And they're quite tall. So just be aware of that these bitty berries are quite tall. They're not flat like these guys. So they would be best used on an album cover or a 3D project. There is adhesive behind them, but they are a little bit more dimensional. So just be aware of that. And then of course there is a stamp and die set. So this is your Berry Sweet with your mice, your strawberries, your flowers, and your little cupcake with the coordinating die. And then if you just like dies, we've got the mice and the strawberries here with the Berry Sweet treats. So Berry Sweet treats. And thanks a bunch. And then we end up with, there's still lots more. There are strawberries and flowers in the shaker pouch, shaker bits for your snow globe or anything fun like that. And with this collection also came one of the heavyweight acetate sheets. I'm not sure if you can tell on the screen, but these are little daisies, white flowers with yellow centers. The acetates have been super popular and they're going to go fast. If you are ordering these online and you can't find this in your order, look in between your sheets. We do try to protect it as much as possible so that it doesn't get scratched in transit. And then we will end with the Doodle Pops because I know that's what you're all looking for. So we've got our little berries. We've got our strawberry cake. We've got, that's the wrong one. It's in the wrong pile. We've got the flowers in the jar. And then we have a shaker pop of the strawberry. So that is the Berry Sweet line. And we will end off now with something that is also very cute, but in a different way. This is the Be Happy line. And see, there's the bear. He's very cute. So bears and bees and berries. Bears and bees and berries in the other collection. Once again, this is a mini collection, so it's only got 6 different patterns to it. We do have the single sheets. In the collection pack, you get 2 of each sheet, so you can pick both sides and use them all up. We have, dig into the bottom, we have the Petite Prints. We have the Be Happy Solids, all to go with this. And then the acetate for this one, adorable. It's all, oh, you're not going to be able to see it here. See if
There you go, that's better.
they are all honeycombs. Look, there's my camera. This is a honeycomb pattern for your acetate. We have the 6x8 pad, and this one has a shadow box kit. Did the strawberry one not have a shadow box kit?
It did.
Oh, it's just in the wrong pile.
So you
Here we
can show
go.
them both at the same time.
So 2 shadow boxes. These are super fun kits that come with a sheet of acetate, or not acetate, vellum, your stickers and all your embellishments, and then it's got this little template here on the bottom. Instructions are all inside, but you make this beautiful little shadow box insert that will go inside a frame or a shadow box,
or on a clipboard,
or however you can even use it on a layout. You can put it in your albums as well. Super easy to do. I find this is really fun if you want to be creating, but you don't necessarily want to think. And any of these little guys that have an X on it, I don't know if you can see it very well. Those are ones that you're going to puff up with a 3D foam. So the other tools that you want to create with this, I prefer having a set of tweezers because my fingers are fat. So the tweezers help you get things in place. You are going to want the small foam squares to be able to put some of these little elements on. And you are going to want your powder tool, because a lot of these are stickers. So if you're popping them up, you want to take the sticky away so it doesn't then collapse in on your paper. But they're super fun and super cute, and I'm excited they're coming out with some new ones to get us creating. All right, I'm going to move that back to the...
I had to order extras of those because those things have been selling out.
They have been selling out, so you don't want to miss out. Here is the All the Things ephemera pack. This one has 173 pieces. I mean, how can you use all that up? You can't, but try. That is the challenge.
Darlene will try.
Darlene will try. We've got the stickers. There they are. There's the puffy stickers. There is a cute little stamp set with the coordinating die.
Because who wants to cut out pictures?
Well, some people like to do their fussy cutting. This one is a standalone die set, so no stamp, but you can make that cute little beehive. Clear that off. Shaker bits. Like, how cute are these shaker bits in this little jar? Just keeps them all organized. And you can start building your jars across your shelf just to make them look pretty and make you smile. We've got our shape sprinkles in the bees and the flowers and the enamel dots. And then we will round the evening out with our Doodle Pops. So little baby bees, and I don't know if you can see it very well, but there are little acetate wings on each of these bees, so they really look dimensional and fun. We've got little birdies. We've got a bigger bee, and he's also got acetate wings on there. This one's a little scene, so it's got the flowers and the bees. This is called Beautiful Garden. We've got our shaker honey pop. And then last, but certainly not least, I know this has had people absolutely squealing with delight. We've got our 2 little bears. So this
Looks
one,
like a teddy bear.
Honey Bear and My Honey. Aw, My Honey. So they're very sweet, very bee-like, beautiful. I don't know. I'm really pushing it, but go and check it all out on the website. So that's it for me for tonight. I hope something has piqued your interest, and we'll have more to show you next week. So keep posted here. Don't forget to tune in on Friday for our mystery guest reveal. And as always, if you make anything with the stuff that you buy from us, or even without the stuff, if you are creating, we love to see it. So make sure you're posting in our Paper Crafts Inner Circle. We really do love to see how you create and how you use these things, because it gives us ideas too, and it gives your sister crafters ideas. And that's really, really what this is all about, is inspiring others. All right, everyone. Have a good night.